What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys the next war recap. This is a showdown between WHF and FPC Germany. This was a random war. So we met midweek, and I wanted to give a huge shout out to FPC Germany for doing their best to make things a bit more even as they came into the war with a big advantage over us. An additional two Town Hall 11s, and I believe they had one more Town Hall 10 and 11 combined. So they were nice enough to do certain things like this right here, as you can see on a couple of their Town Hall 11s. They were nice enough to put those defenses out. So very classy move by them. Although next time, don't. I hate the fact that we won this war, to be honest with you. Very classy move by you guys. Turns out to bite you in the end as WHF is able to get the victory 82-81. So let's get straight into some attacks. We kind of saw the stats here, 22, 21, and 3 stars. Came down to the very end, too. I mean, we were able to pick up that final star with just, an hour to go in the war. And the funny thing is they had their attacks used. Looks like 3 hours to go in the war, and they were all done. I think due to the time difference. But King of the North picking up a huge 3-star down the stretch there, very, very clutch. And Caps bringing it home as always. But let's go ahead and review some attacks. Let's start off on number 13. This is Agent 33 going in with a very, very nice hybrid queen walk here. He's going to come in from the north, bust into that compartment there by the cannon. But first, he's going to drop those 2 minions just outside of the range of that air defense there. And that is going to allow him to create a nice little funnel for that queen to go into that channel and work her way all the way to the far side of the base to take out the queen and clan castle and all that good stuff. So we'll kind of fast forward through that. Pay attention to the pathing, though. He's opened up all the way to this expo and town hall from his entry point. So he's actually going to trail his king and a few Valkyries in behind using a very clever jump spell here. He's got 2 jumps in this raid, which is not very common at Town Hall 10 nor in minor raids. So here he comes down the channel. He gets the CC taken care of, has a Golem Loon, drops in a Wizard to help, and then another poison spell down for that Queen. So a little Queen on Queen action here. Drops a Rage spell to keep his up, and then there's the jump spell we talked about to get that Valkyrie and the King into the Town Hall compartment. Their goal is to take out that Inferno Tower and the Wizard Tower and also get those traps triggered so that his miners, there's only 12 of them, can survive, basically. So Golem comes in on the right, tanking all of that defense. He uses several more wizards to take care of that quadrant. Tries to open the wall there to get that Golem to redirect in, which he does. And up top, you can see the king using that ability finally. He gets the Inferno Tower taken out, also gets the Wizard Tower. And now we've got a Golem making it all the way in from the outside of this base. Check this out. He jumps the wall. And that's going to allow the king to lock onto the golem. And then Quad Tesla Farm allows the queen to go ahead and pop that ability, take out a couple of those key defenses. And then hopefully she's able to lock onto that backside Inferno Tower as the miners are approaching down the left side of this base. Now, last heal spell is used here. And the queen locks onto the Inferno Tower and does get it extremely weak. Doesn't quite take it out, but just getting it down that low is going to allow the miners to do a great job pushing through this base, and really only one swing will allow them to take out that Inferno Tower. So as they're sweeping through, here they come into that compartment. This is kind of the moment of truth. Giant bomb goes off, but again, one swing on the Inferno Tower from just a few miners. He is able to pick that up, and the rest of the defense are collapsed on, and that is pretty much it. Agent, beautiful attack, man. Love the multi-phase attack there at Town Hall 10. Which is something that you just don't see a lot. So nice work, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next raid. This is King of the North. Bringing that clutch attack at the end here. Very much like this attack due to his deployment and patience. And you'll see that in a second here. He's going to drop his queen on the left side of the base. To go ahead and do a little bit of a queen walk, he starts out with minions to funnel on the bottom because he knows he's eventually going to break into the compartment that contains the town hall here. So we'll watch that. The queen's starting to work up top, going to take out some of these buildings, and he heads straight in. And notice the deployment angle that he took so his healers would avoid this air defense. He wanted to make sure that he took out all of the buildings on this side and walked to the right without the healers ever approaching. So he drops in a few hogs here to go ahead and take out that air defense, as well as get the CC lure. So there's those hogs. He's going to go ahead and get that taken care of, no problem. and they don't go to the Inferno Tower next. So he does get into range though. He gets that lure done. In comes the Valkyries. Baby Dragon, he drops a rage spell to kind of keep everything up. The Queen's going to make it through just fine. Minions have done already a good job on bottom with the funneling. So Queen getting beat up right now. Lots of defense coming in to fire at her, but she's able to make it through that treacherous section okay. Opens up the wall, and she's going to head in now. Drops a wizard up top here. And then one final hog here to go ahead and test to make sure that clan castle is empty. It looks like it's going to be. But gets in there, and he was actually trying to target the Inferno Tower, actually. So just realized that his hog was for that. Unfortunately, a miss. So watch what he does with the miner here. He misses once, gets it the second time, and watch the value he gets out of this single miner that goes in. In we go. He gets a giant bomb triggered and 2 skeleton traps. That is absolutely fantastic. One skelly trap goes to the queen. She takes care of it. The other goes to the king. He takes care of it. Now we're able to target the rest of the miners into the Inferno Tower, and he drops a rage spell and a heal spell to get through that quickly. Takes out the king, gets underground, takes out a few more defenses, and now check this out. We get the king working through the top compartment, using that ability, taking out everything. The wizard towers are distracted, and he drops a delayed CC of miners to make sure he takes care of that upper section. So just really, really nice job. They will be working their way around shortly. The queen is able to make it to the backside, take out the final Inferno Tower. Just fantastic attack here from King of the North. We will go ahead and fast forward through the rest of it. CC miners and wizards on both ends of the ring there. Just beautiful, beautiful attack there. Nice work. All right, so number 15, this is Tisdale, and Tisdale had a really nice entry on this base. I loved this is the Go Boner attack. He's bringing the bowlers and the heroes to back up 2 golems. Now I love the mini queen walk here, like with the funneling here. You see the golem go down on the mortar. Now watch how he deploys the queen to the upper side of the golem, and you see how the golem's way down south here. The queen normally would come down in between the two, but watch how she does a little bit of a mini queen walk here, and she's going to step up, take out this archer tower, and then start working her way down the wall to the eventual entry point. So really nice job there from Tisdale. Opens up the wall here, and both golems are going to redirect here into the entry. Looks like the bowlers and the king are coming in, and the wizards have done a fantastic job on the south here, and the baby drag getting this funnel created. So in we go. Rage spell down for the bowlers, and everything at this point starting to drop. We've got the queen still working on the CC golem up top. She is going to have an ability forced here, unfortunately. So he drops his miners in, and they miss target a little bit, but it doesn't hurt him too bad because they end up swinging back to the compartment that he was trying to get the whole time. So it actually does him a favor because he comes with that Inferno from 2 different sides. So the queen approaches now to the Inferno Tower, and she locks onto it, and it is going to be success. So she gets that thing taken out. Bowler hops the wall, and the wizard hops the wall here. So things are looking pretty good. They're going to try to get that those storages cleared out down there as well, and they do just that. So really just a thin group of buildings left over. We do have one wizard tower left, so it's not, set in stone that he's going to win this, but there's a good enough spread on his whiners, on his miners to where the wizard's going to, not get all of them at once, most likely. So things are looking pretty good here. Nice job surrounding the archer tower there, and then he does get the split to go take care of that camp. And that is going to be that. So obviously so many miners left over, he's not going to have a problem getting through the rest of the space. DeBees Lucas goes down to Tisdale. Nice work, dude. All right, getting into some Town Hall 9 action, guys. We've got 3 really nice air attacks here. We'll start out with Todd the Duke. And these are all kind of different types of air attacks. Let's start with the looks like the Go Bolo here, and he's going to bring in 2 golems and then CC bowlers, if I understand this correctly. He drops in a balloon to take out that mortar, and that is going to be important because he doesn't want anything straying over there, and he also doesn't want his funneling troops picked off. So in goes the balloon, it goes down, but I really like the spread here that he used on his wizards. 6 wizards backing up the minion and those golems up top, and he's able to clear the entire side of buildings. Now, right here, this is key. This building has to go down so the bowlers don't walk, and it does. So nice job for the wizards, and the bowlers going to the core of the base. Rage spell down, and this is where everything just kind of starts melting. The queen is in there, the king's in there. Queen finally gets down that CC baby dragon, so it's down, and the bowlers are now kind of hopping the wall and doing some work. In goes the heroes as well. And here we go in the Hound deployment. So awesome job so far. 2 air defenses down, 3 air defenses down, and the Queen locks onto the 4th air defense. So it looks like 2 Hounds go in for 0 air defenses. So he was going to be lucky to get one to pop. Luckily, the Hound sits down here on the only air targeting defense left in the base, and he is going to get a pop out of that to help with cleanup, but just absolutely smashes this base. 3 balloons left over, the Queen ability left over, but this thing's already wrecked. So he's going to go ahead, has some serious swag on that one. Very nice work to Todd the Duke. All right, guys, next up is Aaron getting taken out by Mr. Freelo, another air style attack. And again, this is another style that you don't really see a whole lot, which is Hounds tanking for drags. Normally you see that 1 CC Hound come out. But in this particular case, he's got 2 to take on 2 air defenses on the near side of a base. What you're going to see is that Quake to kind of soften things up, and then he drops in a couple of wall breakers. Drops a test wall breaker first. The mortars are too slow to get it, but he waits. Gets the second set of wall breakers in, opens up the wall, and that is going to allow his king to eventually get in there and take that out. So the queen is going to work her way. Naked queen walk from the top, getting that very exposed air defense, and then check this out. Funnel dragons on the corner to take out that exposed high hit point buildings such as the town hall and the storage is there, and then eventually Rage Spell will come down to help take out the queen. Queen's going to lock onto the hound, but look at this. The dragon's going to go ahead and snap over there just like so. Inside of a Rage going to take 2 puffs. She is down. Hounds are blowing up, but the dragons have made their way into the air defenses, and they are taken out. So very, very nice job with that. The dragons are pushing their way through the base. It looks like the king and the queen have worked their way into the final air defense. Only thing left in this base, guys, is a Tesla farm to defend. So Rage Spell goes down. Dragons are sitting in it. They're all kind of low hit point in that area of the base, so they're only able to get a few of the buildings, but they're able to get enough to where everything else, like the next, holy cow, somebody up. They're able to get the next building and basically kind of one man after the other. One man. Dragons aren't men, but they get into there at Tesla farm, take the rest of it out. And if it's not going to work, he's got that king working his way over there just to have some insurance. But very nice work to Mr. Freelo there, getting that base taken out. Love the exploitation of poorly placed air defenses. So nice work. All right. Last but not least, this is Lucas from WHF, who happened to be visiting his homeland FPC Germany during the week. As this was a random war, we did not attend a match. We anticipate he was over there providing sexual favors to all of the members of FPC Germany in order to let us win. That's the reason we think they were being so nice to us. So thank you, Lucas, for that. And here's your base getting 3-starred by our boy Yagmer. So another air style attack, another really nice attack at that. So he's going to send a kill squad here from the left side of the base. Wall breakers down in between the golems. Very, very nice placement, especially from that far away. He has a deep push to get to that queen. So you're going to see a really deep push. He's got the what am I trying to say here? The bowlers. He's got bowlers out of the CC coming in. We've got the heroes going all the way across the map. The CC has come out. Poison spell for them, but that's always a little sketchy when there's nothing designed to take those out right away. But the queen does get in there and take them out. And then we've got, it looks like the bowlers throwing rocks. Will we get that Tesla? Yes, we got it. Now there's only 1 air defense left in this base, and really not a whole lot of defense at all. A couple balloons take care of the exposed defenses up top. 2 hounds, though, get to the final air defense, and then he has a haste spell to get those balloons to the Teslas, which are really the last threat in the base. Look at how many extra balloons he has. And look at, I mean, the air defense is down before the balloons even get to it. Like, what the heck, dude? Yagmer absolutely crushing this base. Queen still has her ability. We have a rage, a heal. I mean, just ridiculous. We have a Tesla on the bottom, but that does nothing. The balloons are just on the edge of the trash ring now. So very, very nice work. Swag spells in the corner. Nice work, Yagmer, taking out your fellow clanmate and Lucas. So great job to FPC Germany. You guys were solid. Next time, play us straight up and just kick our ass. I mean, seriously. Really appreciate the gesture, guys, but I hated to see it go down in this fashion. WHF 82, FPC Germany 81. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the recap. This is Powerbang, and I am signing out till next time. Take care.